Good morning, Leos. Leos, what's new on the horizon for you? Now, when I'm dealing with Leos in this sector, right, in my studies and what I find and what I pull up and what I'm able to see and what I dig and read for, I am speaking to two sets of Leos here. I am dealing with younger Leos and I am dealing with mature Leos. And it basically boils down to the same thing with both of you. Because from the younger Leo to the older Leo, you're both the same, except the younger Leo is in reverse and the older Leo is forward. And what I mean by this is it comes down, you both share the same common denominator, and that's serious business. And this is the thing that's going on, right? With the Leos, from what I'm pulling. So, you know, when you're a younger Leo, you, even as a younger Leo, you've always been serious about your business because your thing was to get your business in order. Now, don't get me wrong, you laughed, you played, you had a good time, but you've always been ahead of your time because there was always something about um a nest egg for you, something about comfortability, something about saving for another day, or at least trying to save for another day. And if you couldn't save for another day, that's always been where your focus was at, because you don't feel comfortable if you don't have a certain amount of money, if you can't provide a certain lifestyle for yourself, if you can't provide a certain lifestyle for your children, or your wife or your husband. Like, you are just a provider, period. And that's what you strive to do. You strive to provide, but you like to be able to provide for the whole entire family, with you being included, because you are the head. So with the younger Leos, you're serious because you know that there's more to life other than just shining for a moment, shining for a season. You want to shine forever, and that's what you do. So you've been serious, but like I said, there's laughter in between, but you, in the back of your mind, you've always known what you were striving for. It's never been a secret what you've been striving for. And then with the older Leos, when I get to the older Leos, it's the same thing. It's serious business. You have built the empire. You have the empire, but you're still on the lookout for what could happen. It's like you're steady hunting around. You still walking around. You still looking, trying to see if somebody trying to hunt you down. And even if they did, you're not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you the king of the jungle, you'll take something out, and don't let you have to call your brother. Don't let you have to call your lioness pride. Like, things are really okay. But the thing is, I don't really know if you know that things are okay, because you're at a level now that you can lay down uh in the desert and relax. But something about you won't let you relax. It's like when you get to one point, as far as being able to be the hunter, being able to provide, you can provide that, you can do that, and you would think you would take a break then, but you won't. You always on the lookout. You always sniffing something out. Now you worried about, the kingdom at hand. Now you worried about, the wheels and the and being able to provide in the afterlife. You worried about, if another young lion comes and takes over, and this and that. Like with you, it's a constant struggle. It's serious business all the way around, to where I've never seen the lion laugh before. A lot of you older Leos are going to get to the point where you're going to take care of that business that you worry about, as far as being able to provide in the afterlife for your family, being able to, secure things that you don't have to worry about when you go to lay your crown down. So we have that in focus now. A lot of you haven't done that yet, but this is something that you're about to embark on. You're about to get ready to meet with lawyers and meet with people to seal the deal, to make sure things are all right. But from a child all the way up into adult, this is where I make the two connections between a young Leo and the older Leo. You've always been about business. You've always been serious about that thing there. If you ain't comfortable living, it's a problem for you. It's a problem for your partner. It's a problem for the children. It's a problem for the neighborhood. Everybody's scared of you. You got everybody walking around on pins and needles. Even the alligators scared of you. Everybody's scared of you because you haven't reached this place where you can let some of this strictness out, some of this hostility out. You haven't reached that place yet, because ever since you were birthed into the world, everybody was after you. Hyenas was after you by the packs. All kind of roguish animals that thought they could was after you, and you wasn't worried about it. But when you go away for a while, they might try to attack your babies that's not old enough to defend. They might try to attack your wife that doesn't have enough muscle. She might have to call. So you've never been to really a resting phase. It's always making sure don't nobody want to test this. You're always walking around when the cubs are asleep. You're always walking around when the babies and the wife in the bed sleep. You always protecting. You always protecting. You always knowing where that Mac at. You already got it ready, loaded to go. You already ready to tear into something. But you're going to get to a point where you can relax, at least if it ain't nothing for another 5 years or something. And if you need to get up in between time, then you'll get up in between time. The younger Leos are going to learn that even in the midst of trying to build that, trying to find that, trying to target that, you have to leave room for laughter. You have to leave room for imagination. You have to leave room for creativity, because you're going to find that the things that you're trying to build, you're going to have to bring things of that level over there to those things. When I think about you, I think about you need to get somewhere for the first time and relax and lay down and unclench your paws, untrack your claws, and just celebrate. And most of you Leos, the younger ones, I'm not worried about you, because mom and dad has taught you how to fend for yourselves. And later on, when it's time to fend for yourselves, you will. You just don't know it yet.